What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part, I want to say 37 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Count Noctilus campaign. A pretty momentous episode last time as we unlocked the Lost Sea Shanty 3rd verse, and thereby completed one of our, well, not real objectives, but like personal objectives for the end of this campaign. And trusty Montford's army, despite being in march stance, was able to defend Miragliano against the onslaught of the elite army of Venris, which I'm pretty darn happy with. So well done to the bats, and hopefully we can increase their power further in various ways as we go on, and we'll retrofit their army a little bit as we need to recover it as well. Noctilus, this episode is poised to attack the rest of the Sartosan territories, and we have some good damn battles coming up from Silostra, who is essentially surrounded by lots and lots of enemy forces and is probably going to attack by this stack, plus the garrison ahead of Ice Drake Fjord. I was really hoping to be able to fight this, which is why I originally had her land here, but unfortunately it's not a possibility, and therefore we will have to play this defensively. Gonna be pretty interesting, I gotta say. And then finally, we will start this episode off, considering we did all of the administrative stuff at the end of last episode, by having Luther Harkon attack 2 stacks over here at the Temple of Kara. Most likely this guy will then attack I guess the Talaxna territory, but honestly it doesn't really matter that much. Let's just level you up before we complete that. You have Wind of Death, you have Curse of Years, we don't need maintenance right now. I guess we'll just get you that Blade Shield so that you're a little bit less killable. And here we go, time to go to the Temple of Kara. You always get some great battles there, Luther, so I imagine that this one won't be any different. Heroic Victory, interesting. That one's kind of rare, but you know what? These guys do have some war wagons and some mortars. This might be deceptive. It's probably just counting how strong our crew is, but you gotta remember, we have like no actual proper range in this army, so that's also, well, it'll be interesting. Let's get to it. Cinematic battle time. Alrighty, now a previous battle may have been the real debut for Luther Harkon's new army, but I think this one is going to be the actual one. I mean, that one was the one that is in practice. Well, actually, this one's in practice. That one was to the letter of the law. I don't know, some phrase that works here. You know what I mean? And the reason for that is because the armies aren't separated and we're going to be getting hit with a lot of enemy units. So I think this one will work out quite well. Now we got a fairly decent setup going over here. I do like this map and we have fought on it before. In fact, Luther Harkon has fought on this particular map multiple times before. We have our 2 units of artillery behind the units of boarding crew, and they actually have a little bit of a hill here, and then another unit of boarding crew below them as a second line, and then a third line of rotting Promethean gunnery mobs. So all together, they will be able to fire down on this before the boarding crew get ready to attack the enemy. We've also have all of our depth guard hiding in the woods, waiting for the enemy to surround us and then to flank them and rip them apart as they like to do. Obviously, Luther Harkon's going to move in and start the fight with a nice Kraken's Pull. There we go, and it's a Kraken's Pull on top of a Tomb Swarm right there. Scarabs getting sucked in, tentacles and scarabs all over the place. This is not, I guess, a good day unless you're really Slaneshi about it. Now that destroyed 5 units completely, so well done. Plus, I guess the zombie, that's 1 unit just walking away from this, completely traumatized, walking through this huge pile of his dead friends. It's pretty interesting that this 1 unit was here. I don't know how he got separated from the rest of, I presume, those swordsmen, or maybe, oh, he's probably one of these crossbowmen over here. Oh, man. Poor guy. Anyway, Luther Harkon, well done. That single cast got you a good 311 kills. Very nice, and you're probably going to top up those numbers by getting a few extra shots in with your explosive gunshots. I believe every single one should, at the very least, kill a unit. We do have to be careful, though, and move away because the enemy is coming at us with their Empire captain, and I believe there are 2, in fact, on the field. Yeah, there's a general of the Empire following us as well, and they are quite fast, faster than Luther, indeed, so So yeah, let's not just fight them directly. Oh, it looks like this guy wanted to go past Luther, but then Luther did end up catching up to him. Ooh, look at that cannon shot. I don't want to fight two of them with Luther at the same time, so we're just going to back up to the point where we can hit the enemy with our gunnery mob, or our boarding crews rather. There we go. Actually, that the first volley didn't hit him because he sort of dipped down, and below that we also have our sea shanty going. I feel like this was an early activation, but I really wanted these guys dead, and I think when I was fighting it, I accidentally activated it instead of using one of the cannon shots, which was unfortunate. Speaking of cannon shots, we have been using those as well at the same time. But oh well. At the very least, this General of the Empire is not really going to survive this. There we go. Just about out of the picture there. And hey, at least our boarding crew are doing something, and there we go. While that's happening, Luther can fight the Empire Captain one-on-one, more or less. Minus all the bullets that are going to hit him as well. Alrighty, is this guy just going to barely be able to get away? And here comes the rest of the enemy army. And look at our Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs actually get some shots with those hand cannons. Ooh, and we got some knights moving in as well. I actually really like watching these guys fire their hand cannons. They're pretty fun. I like the whole blunderbuss thing that they've got going on with the multi-shot sort of deal. Let's see. Knights are charging in. They've taken about 25% damage. I'm going to charge directly into the Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs, but of course, these guys are pretty damn decent on the defensive. We also do have our unit of pole arm depth guard here in case they're needed. Luther Harkon also went in to try to cast some stuff and annoy the enemy, but he did get kind of beat up by the enemy range unit, so it's certainly dangerous. The enemy reinforcements are also coming in as well. Okay, this is moving way too slow. Let's just do this. There we go. The enemy reinforcements coming in as well, but as soon as they were far enough away, I summoned a second unit of zombies right on top of this unit of mortars, so the enemy had no artillery to speak of, and they just have the war wagons and their regular range units to rely upon. As you can see, this war wagon is also damaged because we are firing our carronades directly at it. This was the time to fire on this carronade. When I talked about it happening. Why am I not seeing the carronades firing? There we go, there we go. And that was terrible. You completely missed. At least you hit the archers that were behind them. That was really inaccurate, and I guess our units are inaccurate. Ooh, Luther Harkon's gonna fly over all of our gunnery mob, or damn it, our boarding crew and our artillery to buff them up with his all hands away, plus 60% armor-piercing missile damage. Should definitely help out with damaging the enemy, but here we go. The balance of power is even, and the enemy has arrived. So have our depth guard, who are moving out of the trees, and the front lines are gonna clash now. There we go. This is what I've been wanting to see. Now, this is a proper battle with battle lines. Look at that. Isn't this glorious? Luther's having a grand old time. And yeah, I really like how the Rotting Prometheans are working out here, maintaining the battle line while all of the hand cannons, well, I guess the hand cannons are firing, but while the depth guard go in and rip apart the enemy infantry blunders as they are. Looks like they're going to be taking on some halberdiers and some great swords on this side. That should be a fun little matchup for these depth guard. I wonder who's going to come out ahead. I do imagine it'll be the depth guard because they are quite adept at dealing with this sort of thing, but it is a 2 versus 1 here. I think one of our other units is chasing. Yeah, it's over here. That's okay. We also can get our boarding crew in to help out the gunnery mob, or the Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs. Here we go. Here come the boarding crew. They're going to join the main line. Another tomb swarm going down. I believe it only affects enemies, so I think that's just fine. A nice little kill animation from Luther Harkon there. Or at least from his Terrorgeist. This is glorious. I mean, I love Noctilus's gun line, and I enjoy it. I enjoy watching it every time it fights. But all of the, like, this proper front line thing that we've got going on here is also really, really fun. And just like that, I believe the balance of power will have shifted a little bit. Yeah, up to about 60% our way. And the enemy's front line is starting to break apart. Look at all those badly beat up units. Certainly, we've taken some damage ourselves. Our rotting Promethean gunnery mobs have been tanking for a while after all. And I imagine that they actually took some damage from our own units and their ranged abilities there. But that's okay. It was bound to happen, I suppose. Now, over here, these guys are still holding on. And they've been able to damage our vampire fleet captain quite a bit. I guess he got surrounded by these great swords a little bit, plus probably hit by that empire captain a few times, but otherwise the rest of our battle lines are going to give chase and are going to keep ripping the enemy apart. I'm actually thinking maybe we get some rotting Promethean gunnery mobs for Two Toes Adley instead of the guns that they have. I'll think about it. It's certainly an option. They can help hold the line. Ooh, a breath coming in from Luther Harkon, it looks like, as he is going after this Archlector now, who is at 89 melee attack. Damn, that is a very strong Archlector, and this is with the Deepa, so he is using his Grand Hammer of Sigmar, however. That's okay. We do have Hornswoggle available, though, so I do imagine that Luther Harkon will be able to beat him up one-on-one. Got some more casts going on. That's a Fog of the Damned, or whatever it's called. Oh, and it looks like the enemy is going to use a Soul Fire to counter us, probably doing more damage to our zombies summons than anybody else, though, to be honest. And the rest of the enemy battle line is just about done for. Luther Harkon's army has obliterated all of their melee units, and now it's just a matter of destroying their range and moving forward. Fortunately, we do have a lot of units that can fire while moving, as well as a lot of our really quick-moving depth guard. And I'm pretty sure the battle is just about over. The chain route is a-coming. We're at 75% balance of power, and more units are getting ready to move off the field. A few more shots from those cannons or those carronades and mortars, and a few more units dead will see this done. Oh, and it looks like as soon as the Archlector routs, having been beaten up by Luther Harkon, who took no damage, in fact has healed up essentially to full. Remember, he was about half HP after taking a bunch of volleys from the enemy handguns and stuff. Down he goes, or down goes the Archlector, and then down goes the rest of his army. Very nice, Luther Harkon. A really fun battle, and a long one as well, lasting nearly 6 minutes. Considering our armies weren't separate. Oh, look at our little scuttly boys. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. Go kill everything. I love you. Yeah, shoot them while they run away. I'm all about this. I'm all about the hermit crabs. All right, just see, they've been just killing the enemy with their adorableness. Let's see, we are going to, I guess we're going to speed this up. I mean, we do have a few more units to kill, and I do want to chase these units. Yes, this is a garrison battle. However, we also have to remember that one of the armies was reinforcing, and it was a fairly big army at that, and that is an army that we want to at least destroy as much as possible. Not that we have... Not we've destroyed the entire army, but we've certainly done a lot here. We've also got a bunch of units being chased in the trees over here as Valiant defeat. Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like we got defeated. Unfortunately, our entire army is going to disintegrate, but no. This is just a bug that happens with the... it's a bug that happens with the auto-resolve, or not the auto-resolve, with the replay sometimes. I don't know under what situations this happens. It just happens. We will see the actual result at the end of the post-cut thing, where we see the results back over the campaign map. Anyway, a really fun battle. Let's see how we did in terms of damage. I think pretty much everybody did their job, and everybody did really well.
Those fools.
Alright, auto-resolve, fine. You said heroic victory, and heroic victory it was, and you gotta admit, Luther Harkon's army had some tough times while it was being retrofitted over and over again, had some difficult battles, but it's really come into his own, and it does seem pretty effective. And look at these magnificent bastards. The Depth Guard, finally getting lots and lots of kills, nearly 30k damage on one of the units. Very nice. The Plank Walkers, or the... Plankwalkers are a specific unit. The boarding crew units, they all did okay, but they weren't fighting in melee nearly as long as the depth guard were. It also makes me think that maybe we replace a couple of these with more. How did you guys do? Well, you certainly held the line, and you did pretty okay damage on top of that. Yeah, I think everybody did what they were supposed to do, and hey, even the Carronade actually ended up doing more damage than the mortars this time around, probably because it was firing at a lot of enemy greatswords, and the mortars are obviously not super effective against them. Harkon himself got a very nice Kraken's pull out, which destroyed like 4 units, and plus those breaths meant he did a ton of damage. Plus he got that Archlector as well. Very nice. Everybody did good. Let's occupy the place. And I guess your army is slightly alive, but whatever. Alrighty, enemy killed in metal A, and we got glittering scales. Now that's very nice to have, and who do we put that on? I'll have to think about that one. Luther, what are you using currently? You're using the Armor of Destiny. Yeah, that's also probably what we want to keep on, yeah. Yeah, I'll think about that. What is Silostra using for her armor? Is it further damage reduction? Oh, she's using Kraken's... No, she's using Armor of the Deep, another 25 armor and 12 melee defense. Currently she has only 55 melee defense. Yeah, the armor is not a big deal, but the melee defense on her is very little, so I feel like that's probably the thing to do, unless we get an Armor of Destiny or something like that instead. Treacherous Helm is okay. Tempted to put the glittering scales on one of these guys, one of the Mourngul Haunters, rather than one of the Lords, unless Aranessa wants it. That'll be something to think about as well, I suppose. Alrighty, well, let's see. I believe that's actually it for this turn. And yeah, you know what? Let's go through the rest of this. We might as well end the turn, go next really quickly, because we got another battle and not a lot of time to fight. In fact, what do we got in terms of time? Yeah, we're running out. All right, let's end the turn. Let's see about them attacking Silostra with all their crazy stacks. At the very least, we'll get 2 epic cinematic battles for this particular episode, even if we don't achieve too much else. All right, Pirates of Sartosa aren't going to be able to do anything. Reikland is doing something somewhere, but we don't care about it, whatever it is. Karazakarak still not declared war on us, shockingly enough, although Belgar Ironhammer is running around our territory. Worldwalkers, oh, they didn't attack. They didn't attack at all? Really? Okay, I find that extremely unexpected. This guy moved away to get this. Yeah, okay, not surprising, but, you know, it doesn't really matter right now. Let them take these territories. We don't have enough lords to deal with this at the current moment, but not to worry. We will have more lords here soon. Alrighty, I'm really shocked by all that. The fleet suffers. Construction cost plus 40% for shipbuildings versus the settlement. Nope, definitely fleet suffers. Before it was, yeah, because most of our stuff, our fleet stuff has been built, so support our settlements. There we go, settlement sacked. That's unfortunate. Now, Silostra, I guess it's your turn to attack this, but now that, is this even worth fighting? Pyrrhic victory, really? Okay, well, this is worth fighting then. The question is, do we fight this right now real quick, or do we leave it to next episode? Because obviously there's no guarantee of a cinematic battle next episode. Wait, what do we have out here?
That is not warranted against the...
Nah, that's auto-resolvable, I think. In fact, wait, let's have Noctilus siege it, and let's see what the game says. In fact, wait, attack this guy. See if we can fight them in the field. And if not, oh, a bunch of orcs. Cute. Very cute. If we could destroy them outside, yeah, decisive victory as about expected. Oh, look at all those bloated corpses. Nobody's gonna die to this. Not worth fighting. Too weak compared to Noctilus's force. And then, do we assimilate the captives? No, no need, just take the money. We need Aminar money. Alrighty, and then there were 2 settlements remaining to Aranessa. Akendorf is now ours, and it is a nice little defensive place. Here, the eastern border princes are also available to dredge the sea, though they only have 1 port in Matorka. That's pretty good. Alrighty, what else do we got? Yeah, I think we'll leave the battle, just judging by that and the fact that we won't get a cinematic battle with Noctilus. We'll leave Silostris to next one, as I do expect, since it's saying Pyrrhic victory, and that one was saying heroic, this one will be a lot more difficult than it seems, which I really like the sound of. So, ooh, I wonder if this guy's gonna now sail out here and attack the Isle of Wights. It would be annoying, wouldn't it? Luther Harkon, where are you gonna go, buddy? Oh, I guess you want to destroy this little army out here, because Yeah, not much to do otherwise. Can you get to Zahutek? And is there anybody at Zahutek? No, there isn't. It's empty. And therefore, it's free real estate.
You are wrong. Fight them.
To Zahutek you go, Two Toes, and auto-resolve.
Tide has come in.
There you go, and occupy, please. Alrighty, now what do we have in terms of not raised dead, but hero recruitment? We have, oh, you can't recruit Gunnery Wights? Fine. Gunnery Wight. Dark Majesty, Leadership Aura Effect. Oh man, why is this one terrible? What do we recruit Gunnery Wights here at? Still level 23. Man, do we just get this one? What do you have? You have like discipline. Yeah, you have discipline. Yours is so much better. It bothers me how much better that is. It really, really bothers me. Maybe we keep waiting. Damn it, why are the Gunnery Wights taking so long to replenish? Now that we have access to them, we still can't get them in here. Oh well. Go for Curtis. He's probably going to move away back here. Hopefully we can still chase him down, otherwise I will be greatly annoyed. No, he's dead. Auto-resolve that to death, please. And let's go for replenishment, I guess. Wait, are we still in our own territory? Yeah, we're still in our own territory. I shouldn't have even bothered with that. All good. You cannot go into March stance, so just go back. Watch Temple of Kara get retaken. All good, though. The jungles will fall quickly. They don't really have men. We've been really wrecking this particular enemy, haven't we? He still has a full stack somewhere, I'm willing to bet. We haven't seen Wolfheart himself. I don't know where he is or what he's doing, so that'll be something we'll have to wait for. Alrighty, Trusty Montford. I really didn't want to spend money right now, but we're gonna. I guess UA can get this Gunnery Wight. Which Gunnery Wight was this again? What do? You have Cunning, right? Enables poison attacks. Well, I guess you can poison enemies if it comes to actually fighting. I suppose we could just summon this guy for this army temporarily, and if we find a better one, then we'll give you a better one. But for now, just keep this guy. Immortal, Rotting Promethean, Training, Always Ready, Cackle Fruit, All Hands, Fire, Enchanted Ballistics, Powder Keg, Dead Eyes, Sharkbait, Utility Belt, max out Powder Wet, max out Ammo Stacks, get lucky Spyglass, and then go for Gunsight and Blunderbuss, Pyromaniac, and we got 1 point remaining. I don't remember what I spent it on last time. I think it was Blacker Powder, and thus we will go for Blacker Powder with you as well. There we go. Now, with 2 of you powering up this army, you have room for 2 more bats. I guess we'll get 2 bats in here instead of the Rotting Prometheans, which, well, they still would be fairly decent in terms of damage. Ooh, I just want to see, wait. So you guys have 45 melee resistance, whereas, where are the regular Rotting Prometheans? Are we not able to recruit them from here? Oh, only the gunnery mobs? Okay, we can recruit them from here. You guys have also 45. Wait, what? Also 45. Oh, so these guys do double dip. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. So basically, if they... Huh. Really? Are you sure, game? How sure are you? I just want to see something. Really want to see something here. You guys have 55. You are regular Rotting Prometheans. Why do you have 55? Oh, this guy gives you an extra 10 from Impressive Statecraft, or Seacraft, rather. We have nobody with Impressive Statecraft, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of allies. Just Khemri, really. Leadership qualities. So you... If the extra 10% for Rotting Prometheans, just like the other guy does, and it looks like, judging by this recruitment, that the Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs also get that. Interesting. So basically we'll have to decide whether we want to get Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs in here, or just more bats. Or... probably more bats. I was thinking maybe we could get a few vampire fleet captains in here as well to buff up the missile resistance of all the bats, but honestly, if we had room, I'd rather have 4 gunnery wights to buff everybody up further than I would more vampire fleet captains. Let's get a couple more bats for now. Do we want more handgun bats, or do we want more... non-handgun bats? You know what, let's get 1 of each. 1, 2. There we go. Now we have 4 of these, 1 of these, and then we'll get 1 more missile gunnery, and then we'll see about which ones we delete for Deathshriek Terrorgeists. And we'll put the gunnery mobs in some other army. Alrighty, well that's you, Luther Harkon. You're done this turn. You could build one of these, but now it's increased cost, and it hurts me. It physically hurts me. Silostra, you're gonna attack at the start of next episode. Amelia the Stasher. Ironic that you're named the Stasher, considering we're gonna give you the territory or the stuff belonging to you. Now, dwarfs. Are you going to attack us? I mean, they are going to... Oh, they're strength rank number 1. They're very likely to attack us. Probably pretty soon, considering they're stronger than us. I'm a little bit worried about you, in fact. Can you defend Myrmidons with this against the dwarf stack? I doubt it. I really doubt it. You have no local recruitment, eh? You can get some decent global recruitment, but it's expensive as all hell. Maybe some zombie pirate gunnery mobs would be... Ooh. You know what? Wait, you can raise... You know what you should do? You should raise a couple mortars. I know that it costs some money, but if the dwarfs are coming... Although, to be fair, the mortars are also not very effective against the dwarfs. Let's get you a couple zombie pirate gunnery mobs. Like 4 of them. There we go. That might help further against the dwarfs. And you know what? Why must this be so expensive? Okay. Do that. And I guess raise 2 more gunners. I really feel like these dwarves are going to attack us here. And I want to be prepared for that. There we go. Now you should be able to defend against this. As Vorak, oh man, 4.8k for this garbage settlement that nobody cares about. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But anyway, let's see if anybody else needs to do anything. I want to complete all of our admin stuff before calling this episode here. Burke Black. Ooh, yeah, your army is also getting ready to go. We can get you a couple more heroes as well. I did want to get you a couple Morngul Haunters. If only these were not... I think these were a little bit better. Man, starting off at level 27, though. Very nice. Oh, we can only get you 1 of these anyway. Oh, hopefully one of them gets replaced. I don't want to spend the money on replacing them right now. I guess we could go 2 and 2. 2 Morngul Haunters, 2 Vampire Fleet Captains, which would get your army up to 17. And then what else do we get you? 17, and then 2... We could get you 1 more Rotting Promethean regular unit, and then a couple of Rotting Leviathans, and... Oh, wait, no. We can get you a bunch... Right, I completely forgot. I was going to get you Ogres, which we will get... Oh, man. I guess if we get you 4 Ogres, that'll put you to 17, and then we won't have room for 4 heroes unless we decide which heroes. I'll think about it. I do want... Maybe we just go with 4 Mournfang Cav, especially since we got 2 Mourngulls. We go 4 Mournfang Cav, put you to 17, which doesn't change anything. I just miscounted before. Damn it. Okay, well, I'll think about that one. We still have to recruit something there as well. Robin Deans, you don't have to move. Wendy Hodgson, you wanted to find a skull, I think. I don't remember anymore. Something. The hell? Maybe it's on the other side. Oh, it is Great Horde here. What the heck? What is the Sightless Eye thing? Ragroth Deep. I don't see what's supposed to be here. Where is the Sightless Eyes and Leering Grins? I mean, it's not important. At least we got the money. Free 10k is free 10k, and a free another Riddle of Ranald. All right, that's swell. I wonder where the new one is. You, Margaret. You gots to keep moving as well. Oh, damn, these dwarfs are everywhere. Are they fighting with these guys? Yeah, they are. Yeah, the dwarfs have gotten real powerful over this campaign. I guess in the Vampire Counts campaign as well. So what I want to check before we call this here is the Riddles of Ranald. We got one here where we're headed to right now. We got one up there. We got another one here. Okay, so you have lots of stuff to do. And oh, all the way... Wait, is this an Albion? You gotta be kidding me. Do we cancel this one, or do we just get a hero here? And oh, we can't even build any heroes in any of these territories. Because we can get a Lord for 1 turn just to dig. Not a legendary Lord, though. Yeah, fine. We'll get you here, and then we'll dig, and then we'll get out. Ooh, wait, let's just check exactly where the riddle is here, though. You are... It rises from a non-permanent like a tooth. I take it that means that's this mountain. Like a tooth and feather from him, but this Fang's crown may be worth more than gold. Yeah, alright, fine. Summon a lord here. Hopefully we don't lose like 10k per turn. Let's see, 2, 5, 9, 10 versus... Wait. Instigator, recruit rank, following a battle. I just want to see if there's a better lord here. Murderer, yeah, there we go. Ah, that's not that bad. And then you can dig now. There we go, and then you can go away. Another... Oh. Another immediate riddle. Oh, wow. Lots and lots for this guy. In fact, maybe we send our... wait, first of all, you go away. And, now this guy is here, and you know what? What was his name? Burke Black, Tom Jenkins, Trusty Montford, Amelia the Stasher. Wait, what was the guy that we just recruited? Tuto Zadley, Amelia, Trusty Montford, Burke Black, Tom Jenkins is a gunnery white, Robin Deans, Wendy Hut. Oh, I guess he's not here. Okay, good. I didn't want him to be here anyway, damn it. I was just thinking that this decreased, didn't it? So it's possible that there was some maintenance coming off of that lord. Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna call this episode here. There's probably some buildings to build, but that's a little bit too boring, and I'm gonna deal with it between the episodes. You, my friend, are gonna sail out and go and... man, it's gonna take you forever to get down there. Maybe I'm not gonna, I don't know. I was just thinking maybe we send you down the... down here to dig, but honestly, Margaret may take just as long to get here. Well, probably about the same amount of time, maybe. And if you're here, you could at least sail out there or whatever. Could have actually sailed you to Albion. Anyway, as I said, gonna call it here. At the start of next episode, we will have a cinematic battle with Silostra. I'll take care of all the the assigning stuff and the building stuff between the episodes. And otherwise, we will take care of Aranessa and destroy her faction next time and have her join us and start building her army as well. And hopefully, if we have enough money remaining, finally, we'll be able to awaken Aminar and buff our faction up even further. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.